G'day. So in this video, I'm going to show you in under 2 minutes how the globe theory of Earth and the sun in space with the stars just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The specific reality about how in their model we should see different stars every single night, when as a matter of fact in reality, observable reality, using the scientific method, which is measurable, repeatable and testable, we can see that's not the case. We see the same stars every single night, and we have for ever, thousands of years. The Egyptians built the pyramids according to the stars, and Polaris doesn't even move. It just stays above the North Pole, never moves. Before we crack into it, I'll just give you a quick view of where I am, van lifing it out in the forest, out in the bush, and I thought I'd create this demonstration. Cleared little area, a mud map. So imagine this is space in the globe model. Let's zoom this out. And we have in the middle the sun. All right, I'm going to put the water bottle there. That's the sun. And we have the Earth. Let's use the cup. Okay, so as everyone who is a globie should know, that one rotation of Earth, right, so use this handle, that's meant to be how long? 24 hours, okay? And one orbit around the sun is meant to be 1 year, 365 days. So, and we also know that when this side of the Earth, right, is facing in towards the sun, it is daytime. This side on the back side of the Earth, away from the sun, is nighttime. And we only ever see stars at nighttime. All right? So let's say this is January. We're looking out into space, cosmos, the galaxy, and we're seeing all these stars. Okay? All right, let's fast forward 6 months to June. Okay, so on the other side it was here, now it's June, because it's going around its orbit apparently in the globe theory, right? So in June, same thing. This side facing into the sun is daytime, can't see stars. This side on the back is nighttime, that's when you see stars. So in June, theoretically, you should look out into the sky and you should see all these stars, right? All these stars. So why is it, whether it's June, January, any month of the year, we can't see those stars? We just see these stars here. It's the same stars all the time. It doesn't change. That model, if it were real, it is impossible for the same stars to be seen every single night. They would change position, you would see stars, different stars all the time, but we see the same stars every single night. The Southern Cross, all that's what astrology is based off, right? Think about it. In their model, not only are we doing this, rotating, right? You can't feel any of that, 1,600 kilometers per hour, 106,000 kilometers per hour, orbiting, but they also say that the sun is moving like this, and we are following it, going around at 720,000 kilometers, right? And they say that's moving throughout the galaxy, and then they say the galaxies are moving away from each other at millions of kilometers. So, but I'm standing on one leg right now, and I can balance. It's only when I drink a litre of Jack Daniels or some kind of very strong alcohol that I can actually feel the movement of the Earth, and I'm wobbling around everywhere. Apart from that, it's actually impossible to test, it's impossible to feel, impossible to measure. So that's just a very, very quick, extremely common sense explanation of the stars and just observable reality and using science. You don't need to be a scientist to figure this stuff out. Figuring flat Earth out is literally one of the easiest things to do. Sure, we don't know everything about the model, but there are some very simple things you don't have to be smart to figure out. It's just common sense, basic shit. The hardest thing with learning about this topic is overcoming the intensely deep inserted program of the mind control, the brainwashing, that we live on a spinning ball with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. And people say, well, what's it matter if we live on a flat earth or a ball? It doesn't change anything. It's like, well, if you went around and you're a white person and you started telling everyone you were a black Jamaican and you lived in Australia, for example, you're like, I really love Jamaica. This is a good country. Everyone's looking at you like, what? Like, dude, you're white. Like, you're Australian. You live in Australia. You don't live in Jamaica. No, this is Jamaica. I'm Jamaican. It's like, do you think they'd have a problem if they were believing that? It's the same thing, based upon absolutely no evidence. It's the same thing with this. If you can believe you live on a spinning ball flying through infinite space with absolutely no evidence whatsoever, if you believe that, you will believe fucking anything that they tell you. Your mind is just Play-Doh and putty for them to mold as they see fit. The point isn't whether or not it's flat or it's a sphere. The point is being able to differentiate fact from fiction.